Hey everyone, it's Drew here with VCS 2017 with the Man of the Hour, Dr. Waldman. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to do something a little different here. We're going to ask Dr. Waldman some personal questions, get to learn a little bit more about himself, maybe show some stuff to his patients that they may not already know. So we'll start easy and we'll get a little harder. What's your favorite color?
Favorite color would be blue.
Nice. Where'd you go to college?
Indiana University.
Okay, nice.
Which colors are red.
Yes.
So then you would want to ask why the color blue.
Yeah.
Big University of Kentucky basketball fan. So there you go.
I knew it. So what's your favorite sport?
Probably baseball.
Okay. What's your favorite baseball team?
Cincinnati Reds.
Nice. So Cincinnati, Indiana, now you're in Kentucky.
It's all a triangle within 100 miles of each other.
Okay, beautiful. Any children?
I have 3.
Okay.
2 are, I'm very proud to say that they're doctors, and one I'm very proud to say helps me organize this conference.
Matt.
Right? There
okay,
you go.
I
Everybody knows Matt.
I got to meet Matt.
Everybody
cool.
knows Matt. So
awesome. Good stuff.
Matt is a key component of what we do here, and I really couldn't do it without him.
Cool. Beautiful. What was the last thing you watched on TV?
The last thing I watched on TV was the Warriors and Cleveland basketball game.
Who are you rooting for in that?
That's a really good question. I think I'm rooting for the Warriors.
Okay, cool. I wouldn't mind seeing the Warriors win, but I have been trying to. I just don't want to see a sweep. They're doing so well. It's like
I hear you, and I also trained in Cleveland, so I should be a Cavs fan, but I think that I'm never for the team that won it the previous year.
Right, for sure. Okay, cool. Any advice you would give to a previous boss?
A previous boss, any advice? There are no shortcuts to quality.
Nice, I like it.
Yeah.
Why did you get into plastic surgery?
You know, I really started in actually urology. I know that's a different specialty, and I did some rotations on a trauma service, and really liked to repair traumatic defects at that point, and so I decided to switch over to plastic surgery. So
cool.
I guess that's the real reason.
Nice.
I like art very much, and I like to work with my hands, and so I think those two things go together very well.
So my next question was going to be, what do you love most about your job? Is it that?
Yeah, I love the interaction with people. I'm a people person, and I really like sharing thoughts and information, and really the experience of the aesthetic patient is over the top. When you have that's a happy group of patients who are not sick, they have a choice of who to go to,
right.
And they make that decision, and you're just very humbled that they would make that decision to come to you.
Nice, beautiful. Any unique talents outside of obviously what you do as a plastic surgeon?
Well, I kind of do meetings on the side, as you know, and we have. Not only do we have one meeting, but now we have 2 meetings, and this is my 45th meeting that I've, aesthetic medical meeting that I've coordinated and directed, and some have been within my organization, the AFPRS, American Academy of Facial Plastic and Reconstructive Surgery.
Okay.
I am on the board. I am a board examiner for that group, the American Board of Facial Plastic Surgery.
Okay.
But the bottom line is I really enjoy the challenges of putting together a large event. We have both the Vegas Cosmetic Surgery Conference, as you can see behind us, and we also have the new Global Aesthetics Conference in Miami Beach, which I'm really proud of, and that presents a new challenge of developing something from scratch again.
How do you manage all of that and still stay in practice? It's got to be a ton of work.
That's a challenge, and I'm fortunate that I have 2 partners in my practice, so we have a 3-person group, and I find time in the evenings and time on the weekends to work on my meetings and events, and then during the week, I'm a facial plastic surgeon just like every other surgeon out there. So.
Gotcha. What were you like in high school?
Oh, that's a really good question. What was I like in high school? I think I was a pretty normal kid. I didn't really get into any trouble. I don't know that I was the top student in my class, but I certainly wasn't at the bottom. And I played baseball in high school, and I was also, I'm proud to say, one of the, I think I finished runner-up in the state debate championship, so I was always in debate and theater, and
like
as well as baseball.
United Nations type thing. Because I did
absolutely,
that was a great time.
I was both of my partners in Lexington really think that I missed my calling, that I should have been a lawyer instead of a debater, and the other 3 people on my 4-person debate team are all lawyers.
No kidding.
very successful lawyers. Even
Nice.
one became a state senator, is now a judge.
Okay.
So I'm the only one that went into medicine, so go figure.
So I did the same thing, but I was no good at it. So, all right, last question. If you could be any kind of animal, what animal would you be? Your spirit animal?
Well, I love dogs,
Okay.
and I think that I have 3 dogs, and I'm getting ready. I have a foundation, a charitable foundation that we raise money from this meeting, and so we are getting ready to in the next 2 years to open a large animal shelter for dogs.
Wow.
Something that we're all very proud of. My
Yeah.
son Matt is heading that up. It's going to be called Big Blue Rescue.
Okay.
And we hope to shelter many of the unwanted dogs at the other kennels in the state of Kentucky where
Beautiful.
maybe they don't have the resources. So we're going to try to bring them into Lexington and find homes for them. So it's really
Great.
going to be
I
an
can't wait for
adoption
that.
agency, and we're all big dog lovers in the Waldman family, and
Yeah.
all my kids have dogs.
Yeah.
I've had dogs, and usually we have more than one. So
We're dog adopters too. So when that launches for you, I'm gonna have to get in touch with you. And we'll
absolutely,
have to make an
and like I
adoption.
said, my son is passionate about it. D. Smith, who works for me, is also passionate about it, and we just hate when we see animals that are neglected, and I think we all kind of feel that way. Anybody with any decency feels that way. There's nothing better than having the loyalty of a dog in your home.
They say it adds 10 years to your life, having a dog.
Yeah, it adds 10 years to your life. It really does.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks, Doctor. Thanks for
Thank
joining
you.
us, and thanks for having us.
Thank you
It's
so
a great
much for
meeting.
being here. We
You got
appreciate it.
Yep.